Hey guys, what's happening? It's Jordan. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a day in my life. So I woke up today and I felt like literal garbage. Like my husband probably should have put me out on the curb this morning in case they were coming to pick up the trash for trash day. I had made this plan in my mind. I was like, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lay in bed all day and not do anything because I feel like shit. And then I thought to myself, you know what, Jordan? You're not gonna do that because when you look good, you feel good. I'm gonna do a get ready with me for my basic ass everyday work makeup, which, I mean, I say basic ass, but like my everyday palette is the MiniBreaker, so you know it's gonna be something super colorful, super excited. But either way, let's have fun. Let's do it. Let's go. Jeffree StarxMorphe. I did do my brows off camera. Maybe someday, eventually, maybe I'll do a brow video, but my brows literally take me the longest of all my makeup. I have to do them very first because I will take them off 10,000 times. Literally takes me half the time I'm doing my makeup, I'm doing my brows. Brows are taken care of. I am gonna go in and carve them out a little bit more with some concealer and all that, and whenever I go ahead and apply my eyeshadow primer, but that will come momentarily. So one of the first things I love to do is I start with a little bit of the Farsali Haldi eyes. Just a little goes a long way, which I love because, you know, Farsali, she ain't no broke ass bitch. You know, she a gold, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I love this. Just tiny bit right there, right underneath both eyes is perfect. But I just love the way it makes the skin feel. It makes everything adhere really nice from the concealer to my primer. And it's definitely helped brighten up my under eyes because I work, I'm a bartender, and usually Monday, Sundays, I am working, so Sunday nights, I work until 3 in the morning, and then I have to be back to work on Mondays by 11, which means, you know, I have to get up and do my boozy-ass makeup, so I get up at 8, so I usually get like 4 hours of sleep. So, you know, them circles are ridiculous. So this has been really nice. I love it a lot, and I will say, for like 40 bucks for a Farsali product, I feel like that's fantastic. So even though I also do have kind of oily skin, well, I say kind of, but what I really mean is a bitch got oily ass skin, okay? Like, it's ridiculous. I hate it. There's nothing I can do about it. It is oily. I do what I can. I use products that I can. Shout out to my esthetician, Tammy, at Kalon Skin Studios. She is absolutely amazing. I'm going to go and see her on Friday, and I'm very excited because I know that my skin is going to be feeling amazing after that visit. But this is just a little bit of the rose gold elixir, and I know you're like, Jordan, you just said you have super oily skin and you're putting oil on your face, and that makes no sense. It's literally really stupid of you. And I'm like, yeah guys, I know, that's what I thought too. And then I used this, and it's literally the only oil that doesn't just sit on my face. Like, it goes into my skin and like leaves it hydrated, which is really, really nice. Because even if I have oily skin, like, I still don't want dry ass skin, which people are always like, how can your skin be dry and oily? Whenever they don't understand makeup. And I'm like, bitch, you don't understand makeup, and you obviously don't understand skincare, and that's why you look like a passy ass bitch. Just kidding. But, so I'll just go ahead and rub this all over my face and feel like a queen. Plus, it smells like oranges. It's got gold flecks in it. Even if it didn't do anything for me, like, I just feel like a boozy ass bitch whenever I wear it. Did I say boozy? I meant bougie, okay? I don't feel like a drunk ass bitch when I wear Farsali. Or maybe I do. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I feel like I'd have to be a drunk ass bitch to pay for Farsali. Ha! But that's why I get the sample sizes. I will tell you though, a bitch loves me some sample size stuff from Sephora. Like, whenever I'm going through the line to check out with everything that I came in that I needed, and then I'm just like, oh my god, but this one right here is a mini and it's only like $22. My husband loves that. Alright, so that's basically my prep step. I'm feeling nice and prepped. Alright, so now we're gonna go out and carve out these brows, baby girl. Baby girl. You see how oily my skin looks right now? But don't worry, it won't be long. Cha 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 cha. Okay, so if you're not using Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, I don't know what you're doing with your life, because it's seriously the best concealer ever. It is the best concealer ever. Everybody talked about it for so long, and I was like, I don't know how to feel about it. And then finally I got it, and then I was like, yeah, game changed. The game was literally changed. Like, that day, the game changed for me. It was a big deal. Okay, pause while I find my crease cut brush. It's right here. It was in front of my face. I found it. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and carve out these brows with a little bit of this Shape Tape, baby. And you literally, like, can't breathe because you just spent like 4 hours doing your brows. So if you mess up your brow at this point, you're literally just gonna die and have a panic attack for the rest of the day. I mean, if you're me anyway. So, you know, it's good, it's good. So this is like the dun 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 dun. I'm going for like a dark, like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a darkish, like purplish brow right now. I'm like kind of having fun with it. It's kind of okay. Ooh, she curved. She carved. Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch, yes. Now here's the point where I have to stop messing with it before I fuck it up. Watch me go back to it. Here I go. God damn it. It's shook enough, okay? It's fucking shook enough. Oh, that concealer on my arm there because I keep it on my thumb, and then I constantly flail around because I'm a fucking enthusiastic ass, dramatic ass, fucking animated ass bitch. That's okay because I'll just keep it up. Alright, now it's time to do the other brow. Let's get real. This is seriously like my favorite brow, or my favorite brush for carving out my brows, and it has no name on it, and I don't know what it's called at all, and I have no idea where I got it, and I wish I could recommend it to you guys, but I totally can't. So it's like my secret awesome, it's great. So now what I'm gonna do is take one of my miniature Jeffree Star Morphe X blending sponges and just kind of buff out the little bit of concealer that's under here before I apply my Anastasia eye primer, which is seriously the best eye primer ever. Like, let's be realistic, you guys. Okay, guys, here we go. And I'm gonna be real with you for a second because I have to be. I really have to be. So I've had this primer, okay? Anastasia, amazing ass eye primer, okay? We all love it. We all know it. It's amazing. It's basically come into the beauty world and been like, boom, bomb dropped, like everything Anastasia does, right? This is the mini one. It was $13. I have had it like since the day this bitch dropped, and I still have like half a tube left. Okay? Yeah, a little goes a long way, and if you're like, I just can't afford to get that primer, you can. Because it's like $13. Yeah, I got you. I know what's up. Baller on a budget, bitch. What? I love that shit. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this to my eyelids and kind of just go for it, whatever. Just spread it all around. One at a time though, because I don't want it to dry down. Not that it does, because seriously, best eye primer ever. Use that. Damn pigment. Damn pigment. Girl, it's so nice. Creates the best base. No trouble. Buff and a buff and a buff and a buff and a buff. Ooh, yes, shook. You see that? You see the difference? Already shook. AF. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the other eye. Just makes me feel like Norvina came on my face. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and and buff that one out as well. And that's what I love these little tiny ones for, like, honestly. I can't even tell you guys how many of these I have. I probably have at least 10 of these small ones. and 5 of the big ones, because I've bought at least 5 packs of these beauty blenders, because again, I refuse to buy any other beauty blender. And it's funny because they're, you know, collabed with Morphe. It's the Morphe beauty sponge, you would think, right? The same one. I bought a Morphe sponge because I was like, you know what, like I have a bunch of the little ones, don't really need any more of the little ones, I might as well just get one of the Morphe ones because it's the same sponge, and I just want, you know, a single one, whatever, whatever, okay? So I buy the Morphe sponge, and no shade, no tea, I love Morphe. Morphe's fantastic, I love them. The sponge was nowhere near as good, like nowhere near. And I was like, okay, what is going on? Because this has to be the same sponge, right? Like there's no way. But of course it's not, because Jeffree does everything fucking top-notch baller shot collar, because that's who he is. That's who he's a boss ass bitch. All right, now for the super fun part. We're gonna put tape on our face. And this part's probably going to take a while. It might not take a while, because sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it takes a super long while, because I cannot get tape to go straight ever. Like, I need it to be like, boom, like the same fucking boom. Otherwise, this side's like, and this side's like, and then I look like I have no idea what I'm doing when a bitch knows what she's doing, okay? So we're going to see how long it takes me to perfect this fucking Scotch tape ass look. I usually use the e.l.f. tape, which is amazing. Comes in like, I want to say, like a 30 pack or something, maybe even more, like tons, and it's like $2, and it's super soft on your face. It's amazing. I'll be using Scotch tape, which is terrible. I'm definitely gonna get wrinkles. Again, shout out to my freaking esthetician, Tammy, over at Cologne Skin Studios, because she's gonna keep me looking young forever, and I really love her for it. All right, one down. Now the first one's easy, because the first one, it's like, oh, okay, cool, I got it down. It's making the second one look like the first one. So here we go. Here's the real truth. Here's the real tea. Here's the real trouble. Here we go. Okay. It feels pretty even. Okay, this is how I like to check too. I'll take like my fingernails. Be like, okay, is that even on my face? Like, it's pretty even. We're risking it. We're gonna do it. We're going for it. Okay. All right. Alright, so we're gonna bust out our MiniBreaker palette. One of my favorite palettes ever, literally ever. And I just saw the drop for Jeffree's new Morphe collab this morning, and I cannot wait for his artistry palette, because it is very, for some reason to me, reminiscent of this, because I love these pink shades that are in here. These two are my, like, two of my absolutely everyday use. I freaking love them. They're amazing. Like phenomenal shades. So I'm so excited to see some more colors like that in this artistry palette. Plus I saw a couple more colors that I'm like, yes bitch, everybody in the club, we like yes bitch. Oh, so I can't wait. So we're gonna go ahead and bust into our MiniBreaker palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and start out with this brush. This is called the All Over Shadow by Elizabeth Mott. It's so funny because I use this palette so much that I have specific brushes set aside for the specific colors that I use, and they're just like go-to. I don't use them for anything else, so I'm just like, I'm ready for Friday. It's awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with a little bit of foreplay right here. Boom. She a queen. So we're gonna start with foreplay, and we're gonna take that just right in here. Already feeling so much fresh AF. I'm just gonna softly blend it up and keep it kind of more real soft, like towards the inner corner. So you want to kind of almost create like a wing effect with it. Okay, so I like to finish one full eye and then move on to the next eye. So we're gonna keep going with this. So I'm gonna move on to this right here, which is my Morphe unnumbered black brush. Sorry guys, I love you. This probably did come with my eye slay kit though, because that was one of my absolute favorite eye kits that I've gotten, eye brush kits that I've gotten from Morphe, so I absolutely love that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Bubblegum right here, and I'm just gonna blend that pretty much all the way up to the top into the foreplay. Bubblegum's always fun. with a little bit of foreplay. So I'm just gonna real soft all the way. Not necessarily all the way up to the brow, but just like all the way up to the brow bone and maybe just like a little bit above. It's like right where you can really feel that crease. Alright, I'm feeling pretty nice about that. I like that. And I am going to probably end up bringing it up a little bit more, but this is where I'm going to pause for now because I am going to go in a bit with something a little more brightening to kind of go over the top. So you'll see, just to like really like pierce up that brow bone. So now I am going to go in and kind of work on the other eye just a little bit. So we're going to do the same thing. Again, we're going to go in with this all over brush here, in with that foreplay, and just kind of, again, create that wing look. You know what's so nice, dude? I already feel like 10 times better just like getting up and playing with makeup, and I was having such a shitty morning, you guys. I'm so glad that I just got up, did something, made myself look good, feel good, like, you know, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if it's a placebo effect. I don't know if it's what, but again, I've always said, I will always say, when you look good, you feel good. Alright, and now we're gonna go back in again with the bubble gum. Same eye. I have been so excited about everything that Jeffree Star has launched so far this year, and I'm so excited to see what other launches we have coming. It's gonna be amazing. All right, I think I want to take this bubblegum a little higher on this lid. I do have a really hard time because one of my eyelids sits higher than the other, I guess you could say, or one of them is a little bit more droopy, I guess. I don't know, but either way, I have slowly learned to deal with it over the years. It's really frustrating. Like, if I'm doing like a winged eyeliner or something, one wing always has to be a little bit bigger. It's super incredibly weird and it sucks, but whatever. I've learned to deal with it. So I'm feeling really good about this so far. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna go with a winged liner today or if I'm just gonna go with like a heavy lash line liner and then do like a nice lash. I think I'm gonna go with a lash today. I'm gonna bring this side up a little bit more. I think this is the side that gets a little bit more droopy because usually I have to bring this side up. Okay. Let's see, how's that looking? It's feeling good. Alright, so now I'm going to go back in with that first brush, which is, again, it was the all over shadow, and I'm going to go back in with foreplay and just go like right underneath. Yeah, bitch. Boom. Okay. Boom, baby. Okay, and then like I said, I am gonna go in with a light, like, just to thicken it up a little bit on the top, I'm gonna do a black liner. But I want to do a liner on the bottom as well. So I'm gonna go in with this Roller Lash eyeliner from Benefit. It's another mini, because like I said, yeah bitch loves a mini. So I'm going to go ahead and do the top, and then I'm going to go right in on the lash line there. So here we go. And I'm not going to go all the way into the inner crease because I do want to keep that really, really bright. Kind of for like a Tiana Mojo moment. I'm like the worst at creating a thin lash. Like, eyeliner is terrible. I'm like all wing or nothing. Ooh. All right, boom, got that side, one side down. Now let's try to do the other side. Boom. All right, all right, all right. I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll buy it, I'll buy it. Cool, I'm a little bit too excited about that just because it turned out really well. But I am gonna take something that's a little bit more pigmented, which this one is actually called Ico from London. That's where I draw the line. That's what it says on the thing, okay? I'm not being like super sassy. We're gonna take this and I'm gonna go on the lash line itself. And of course, this is gonna make my eyes water like a little bitch. This is where it's all gonna go wrong. No! Okay, wait. It's fixable. I fixed it. Why aren't you using a pencil, Jordan? It makes so much more sense to use a pencil, Jordan. Well, here's the thing about me that you'll learn. I'm kind of a dumbass bitch sometimes. But on the bottom lash line, I'm going to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to use this Velour lip liner in shade Doll Parts on my eyeliner on the bottom, because a lot of Jeffree Star's products are eye safe. He's fantastic about stuff like that. They're very multi-use, very fun. So I like to put this one on my bottom lash line whenever I do like a nice pink look. It's really cute. It's a little bit more of like a, almost like a reddish, but it looks really, really nice. Boom. Suave AF. Okay, so now that we're done with all the fun and exciting stuff, now we can cake my face. Alright. Once I find the lid for this that I put somewhere right in front of my face. Alright, now the big reveal where we take the tape off. This is the tricky part sometimes because, like, I just can't even describe it, you guys. We'll just have to see if it happened or not. So, oh, looking good. Oh, it didn't happen. Woo! Sometimes though, like, one side will, like, just totally, like, be going up and one side will be going out. And you're like, okay, tape, but we were totally friends when we started this process. Right, here we go. This is what we call the finale, ladies and gentlemen. No, not yet. I'm like, where did I put my powder? I'm like, you put it right in front of your face. Duh. So I'm gonna take my Jeffree Star beauty blender, not beauty blender, beauty sponge, because beauty blender is its own specific brand and it's not a beauty blender. So these Jeffree Star makeup sponges are my absolute favorite. They come in the trio pack from Morphe. They're about $16, I believe, and they're worth every penny. I will never buy another beauty blender, beauty sponge, beauty anything again. I own about 5 or 6 of them. I use them for my regular foundation, and then once I've used them a little bit and I'm kind of ready for a new one, I'll retire it and use it for special colors. So I have like one that's, you know, for like all my green makeup looks, like if I'm doing a full face of green makeup, like I recently did a green alien look. They're amazing, literally the best product. I love them. I will never buy another beauty applicator again. These are fantastic. So what I'm gonna do right now is cake my whole face in translucent powder. This one is actually called Bellápierre, and I already like filled the top with powder, so you guys don't get to see it, but I'll show you after I close it. So I'm just gonna cake my whole face with this instead of using a primer. This is normally where I would go in and use a primer, but instead I'm going in and applying this translucent powder all over my face because ya bitch got oily ass skin. So this hack has saved me. Like usually I get home from the end of the day and I can like swirl the makeup around my face in just a gross, oily, slimy mess. But not anymore. So again, cover my whole face in this translucent powder. And I'm gonna close it and get powder everywhere. It's okay though. So it's this right here. It's really nice. Just, you know, total translucent clear powder. Cover the whole face. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take out my septum ring here, just because there's no need for that to get in the way when I'm trying to apply my foundation. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in with my foundation. I love to use the Urban Decay All Nighter. It is one of my absolute favorite, like, holy grail foundations. This is the bomb. This is the best. It's everything. Let's go ahead and start by just kind of caking the face, baby. This is also where I'll go in and kind of carve out the eyeshadow a little bit more too. Make sure that that's like super on flecked, all that good stuff. So I will go in with my Shape Tape Concealer once I get all this foundation laid down and kind of carve a couple more things out. So let's get this taken care of. I like to put a little bit of foundation like on the back of my hand. And then I use the fucking straight part right here. And I know you're never supposed to drag the beauty blender on your face, but do we care? Because I do. So I carve these brows out like a mug. Oh. Oh. Look at that purple that just dragged down my face. That's a disaster zone. But we use the beauty blender and we buff it out and everything's okay. See? And I can be happy again. Still boners though. Alright, looking fresh af. There we go. Okay, that's one brow carved out, kind of. Not even quite done with that yet. I'm gonna carve down the middle. Ooh, ooh. Carve it down the middle. See? Boom. Damn. That ain't shit. Go back to this. Now I gotta carve out the other brow. Such hard work. I mean, I guess this is okay for just laying on the couch all day. Alright. So now that my face is nice and caked, I do want to go in and drag the neck. Just so that I'm like an even color all over. Huh, man, I was totally saying something and I totally can't remember what I was telling you guys. It's such a bummer. It was probably something really cool too that you guys are gonna want to know about. But oh well. I mean, I guess that's looking pretty good. Pretty fresh af. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and go in with the concealer. So, Shape Tape, Tarte. Best thing to happen in my life in a really long time. So what I do is take my beauty blender, my Jeffree Star beauty sponge, and I literally like paint a line right there. And then watch this magic, okay? You ready for this shook look? boom, 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 boom. Okay, sharp F, and blend that out. Ooh, is that sharp? Ooh, yeah, it is. I could probably stab you, but I would never do that to you guys. I would never. Why would you think that? Why? So now let's go ahead and do the other side. Sometimes I get the 1-800-contacts jingle stuck in my head. Like, I think more than any other, like, song or jingle, all of a sudden I'll just be like, 1-800-contacts. And I do it for all sorts of stuff. It's a catchy-ass jingle. Feeling alright. I am. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with my SuperStay Full Coverage Complete 16-Hour Powder Foundation. Now I know you're like, Jordan, you just put on foundation. You're gonna put on another foundation? I sure the fuck am. Bunch of foundation. Same beauty blender. Boom. Pack that bitch. Pack it. Pack it like you're going on a vacation to somewhere you've never been before, and the weather's gonna be changing every single day. Pack it like you're going to Norway and like you're going to the Bahamas in the same trip. Just pack it. Pack it like you're moving homes in 24 hours and you're never gonna see that place again. And you can never have anything else back if you don't pack it. Yeah, pack it. Alright guys, so I know that my lighting is terrible, and I know that my setup is terrible, and I know that a lot of what I'm doing is terrible. But I promise you that if you follow me, and if you subscribe to my channel, and if you watch my videos, I will grow, and I will be awesome, and it will be because of you. And wouldn't that be cool? Because then technically you're growing, and that's like real deal. No, but for real, I would love and appreciate any love and support from you guys. I already appreciate everything. I will link my Twitters, my Instagrams, all that stuff down below. Please follow me. Please go like my stuff. Please support me in any way possible. And, you know, let me do more of these for you because I enjoy them and I hope you enjoy them too. It's just a little bit of a breakdown. Pre-middle of the makeup. Cool. We're powdered up, baby. I'm gonna take all this extra product that's on my hands. And we'll just like put it down here because whatever, who cares? Because I'm a gross ass bitch. I'm a gross patchy ass bitch. But whatever, who cares, you know? We all are what we are. Alright! So now we have on our foundation, you guys. That was pretty cool, right? Now we're gonna move on and do our contour and our highlight and our fun shit. I mean, isn't it all fun? It really is, but you know, whatever. I'm gonna say it's fun. But let's take a mountain break. I have this baked bronzer by Urban Decay. And I've had this for so long that I can't even read you any of the information because it's so old. I'm pretty sure that it was my mom's, that my mom had in a makeup kit for forever, like a long time ago. Like I'm pretty sure when I was like a kid, okay? And I'm pretty sure that I stole it from her because where else was I gonna get my makeup, okay? And it's Urban Decay, like I'm awesome. So, I have had this for way too long. It's probably expired. And you know what? I probably shouldn't use it on my face. But you know what? I also don't care because it works better than any other bronzer or contour or whatever. I don't like to do a super heavy contour. I'm just way too pale. It looks too crazy for me. If you're into that pale look with a heavy contour, props to you because you look like a gorgeous ass bitch. But not on me, not for me. But this is what I like to do. So, boom. I don't know what this brush is, but it's really pretty. I got it in some holiday collection. I wish I could share more information with you guys, but I suck. Okay? So, we're just gonna go ahead and kind of bronze. I also have closing time stuck in my head. So I'm like, time for you to go home. But I want you guys to stay. Like, don't go home. Unless you're like watching me at home, then stay home. I'm gonna kind of contour / bronze my forehead. Ooh, ah. And of course I gotta do the harsh dervets, so it looks like I have these fucking sunken ass in temples, which is the look, right? Of course. But I'm gonna carve underneath. Oh, ooh, yeah, ooh, ooh, so nice. All right, and then I actually use a different contour brush. I use one of these little pretty like bubble brushes. That's what I call them. I know they're not called bubble brushes, and they have some sort of cool name, and they're super bougie, but I don't know. So I use this one on my nose. I just kind of. I always feel like I'm brushing. Like, I know, of course, like I'm brushing because it's a makeup brush, but like I feel like I'm like brushing my teeth. It's weird. So up and down and side to side. Plus, I like to take this one too and like. Give a little bit of a pout. I'm gonna do my highlight next. Right now for my highlight, I love this Becca. It is Becca in shade Moonstone. And it's a mini because that's my life. That's what I do. I do minis. I love them. I love everything miniature except for my husband's. Boom. It's beautiful. I love it. And I also love this brush. This is the Moda Pro BMX 265 Glow. Little tiny brush. I love using smaller brushes for my highlight. So I take this and literally like do a swirl motion. Oh, yes. Just like that. And then I like to go around here too. I know that I just contoured my temple, but I also want to highlight it. Here. And of course you gotta then I want to brighten up my face right here in the middle. Cupid's bow moment. Hello. Ooh, yes, queen. Cupid's bow. All right. Now what I'm gonna do, before I do my lashes, before I do my mascara, before I gel my brows, I'm going to take some of this Money Honey, which is the Supreme Frost from Jeffree Star, which is amazing. It is gorgeous as a highlight. Whenever I first got this, I got this in the recent Jeffree Star mystery box, and let me tell y'all, okay, I opened this and I was like, oh, it's really pretty, but there's no way that this would ever work as a highlight for me because it's really yellow and I have really, really pale skin, and it's going to be gorgeous on somebody who has a darker skin complexion, but it's just not going to work for me. So then I did use it as a highlight, and it's flawless. I was getting compliments all day. It's amazing. So this as a highlight, I love. Just not for my look today, because I'm actually going to use this with this little tiny brush. This is a Morphe unnamed, unnumbered brush. Can't help you guys there. I'm really sorry. So I'm just going to go, and this is really nice pigmented, really nice and sparkly, right in the inner corners here. And then I'm also going to go a little bit under the brow bone, I think, with it too. So we're going to go, ooh, shook look, shook look. Barely tap. Shit, I don't even know why I tapped it. I want it all. I want it all. I want it now. Yes, queen. Oh, so gorgeous. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. And then I am gonna go just right. Real light. Under the brow like that. Okay. Ooh, look at that highlight though. That highlight though. That highlight though. I love it. All right. Feeling good. Okay, now I'm going to attempt to put on lashes. Here we go. I have these from Velour. They are amazing. I don't know which number they are. They're amazing though. I love them. I love them with all my heart. I love them so much. So the lash glue is amazing. The lashes are fantastic. Velour lashes, you hook it up. I love you. You're fantastic. Do I have a smaller? Yeah, I do have a smaller mirror because I have my Jawbreaker mirror. So we're gonna do this here. That should be good. Yes, that went on pretty smooth. Can you see the difference? Because on this side I look like a fucking queen, and on this side I look like, yeah, I could fuck her. I have like one YouTube video, so I'm like, what is monetization? I don't know. I'm sure one day I'll learn, and then you'll see me come on here and it'll be like, hi, my name is Jordan and I'm just a wholesome little queen. Never change for you guys. If you love me now, you'll love me always, because this is who I like to be, and it's myself. We've gotten really close over the years, you know, so I just don't ever think I'll let her go, you know. She's a big part of who I've become today. If you guys want to know like more about me and stuff like that, that's totally cool. I'm always down to answer questions or tell you anything. I have had a crazy life, you know. I've done some crazy things, and I know everybody says that because everybody's crazy, but like for real, like on some legit levels, yeah, I might not be here today, but I am, thanks to you guys, or thanks for you guys, or thanks to everybody. I don't know. Thanks. Dry this lash out, baby. Okay. I feel so much better, you guys. What have I been saying all this whole video? What has the theme been? When you look good, you feel good. So I still feel like trash. No, I'm just kidding. I feel okay. Whatever. Go. Yes. Oh my god. First try? What's this about? First try stuff doesn't work. Ever. For anybody. Maybe I should film every time I do my makeup, because everything worked out really well on the first try. I'm just kidding. This entire thing is a blooper reel. Ha! Hey, take a shot for every time I say, I'm just kidding, because I say it way too fucking often. Alright, guys. So, let's move on to some freaking... Actually, let me double check that I don't need to put on some more eyeliner, which I don't, actually, because this lash glue is amazing. It doesn't get globby. It doesn't show. It's phenomenal, okay? Get you some. Get you some. Velour. Sponsor me. Velour lashes. Let's be friends. You know, I told you guys I love minis. You've known. You saw this video. You went through it with me. If you've made it to this point, you've learned a thing about me, and it's that I love miniatures. But I also love Benefit mascaras. They're amazing. So today I'm going to use the Bang, but I'm also going to go in with the roller lash after, because I do love to give it an extra little crimp effect. And I'm really excited about it. You guys will also probably know that I didn't notice that I didn't use any blush. And I just noticed that too, so we'll put some on here in a minute. I'm an idiot. Whatever. I literally like can't apply mascara without doing the blink. Like that's just how I do it. And people are always like, how do you do your mascara without looking in the mirror? And I'm just like, because I just have to blink. Like I can feel it on my eye. Obviously, it's there. Get those bottom lashes, girl. Get those bottom lashes, girl. Okay. Feeling fresh and so clean, clean. I love it. I do. Alright. I'm also going to go in with this Anastasia clear brow gel just to kind of tighten up the brows a little bit. And guess what it is? It's a mini. And they last forever, guys. I'm telling you, don't skimp out on a mini. Yes, Anastasia the queen. Time for the lips, baby. We're gonna go in with Yes Ma'am because I'm gonna keep it pink as fuck today. I'm going big, I'm going bold, I'm already home. So, whatever, I might as well go big too, right? So, Yes Ma'am. Here we go. All right. Flawless AF, guys. That was in the way the whole time. I'm so unprofessional. When you look good, you feel good. Alright, well now we're finally gonna go in and we're gonna set this bitch up with some NYX matte finish matte spray. Oh my god, what is this? Is this a miniature? Whoa. I guess I like them. They're cute, they're cool, whatever, they're fresh. Here we go. Alright. Feeling good, feeling fresh, feeling much better than I was when I started this video, feeling much better than I was this morning. I'm so glad that I was able to do this video for you guys. I really hope you liked it. I really hope maybe some of you will like, maybe some of you will subscribe, and maybe some of you will comment and let me know if you want to see more of these videos, or if you want to see more of other videos, or if you like me at all. So there's only one way to find out. Let me know. Bye, fam.